I wanted to talk about TampaMarketAnalysis.com. One of the topics that I'm going to talk about after talking about the website in a minute is how Trulia and Zillow are less effective than realtors. One way that that we help our clients is with TampaMarketAnalysis.com. It's a website we've set up. You can go there, you can input your information about your property and get a monthly report about homes that are selling in your neighborhood, so you can kind of get a feel for what the market value, market averages are. It's a free report that comes out every month. If you were curious about selling your home a couple of years ago and couldn't, and maybe thinking about selling it now, we've seen an improvement in our market. So go to TampaMarketAnalysis.com and find out if you have the ability to sell today or not, and so that you can know when it is time for you to sell. So Trulia and Zillow continue to be less effective than realtors. An independent real estate industry research analyst studied 33 zip codes in 11 U.S. markets, and to estimate the the impact of Trulia and Zillow and how correct they are. And in the markets they analyzed, they concluded that local real estate brokerage sites display 100% of agent-listed homes for sale compared to about 80% on the national site. So in other words, you may be missing 20% of the market of homes that are available if you're using some of the national sites like Zillow and Trulia to search for homes, because real estate brokers in many instances have to pay fees to have their listings advertised on that website, and some of them opt not to. Some of them opt not to participate in the syndication. So you're going to miss some inventory if you're using one of the national sites. It's best to use local real estate brokerage site. Local real estate brokerage sites show newly listed homes for sale 7 to 9 days earlier than the national portals. So when you're talking about some of these national portals, there's a delay on the data they feed from the MLS that takes time for that data to hit. Sometimes there's mistakes, sometimes there's glitches. The point is that if you're in a competitive market and you're relying on some of these websites to find homes, you're going to miss the boat on some of the best inventory because it's going to sell before it ever makes it to that website. Local real estate brokerage sites almost never show a home listing as active after it's been sold. About 30% of the listings that appear as active on national portals are no longer for sale. So if you're looking at Zillow or Trulia or any of these national websites, you may see a home that's available and it may have already sold. You could go through the hassle of calling the realtor, calling your realtor, getting excited about going to see the home, driving by the home, and it sold a week ago because the data is slower. You know, if you use a local real estate brokerage website that feeds directly, real time, right out of the MLS, then you're good to go. And obviously we have that on our website at theduncanduo.com. And then the last portion was they conducted this study independent in terms of valuations. They found that Zillow claimed to be off anywhere from 10 to 30% in zip codes throughout the cities that they studied. And I can tell you that that's the same thing in Tampa Bay. We see a significant amount of homes that are not correctly priced on there because they're looking only at data. They can't tell what school district your home is in. Sometimes they can't tell if it has a pool, renovations on the inside, the lot size, a lot of features that your home has. Zillow's only looking at data, and they can't tell that data like a realtor or an appraiser can in terms of evaluating your home. Sellers continue to have trouble estimating their sales price, though. National Home Value Survey results of 300 real estate agents. 77% of sellers say their home is worth more than their real estate agent's recommended selling price. This has pretty much been the norm in the real estate business forever. There's a reason you bought your home, and you probably think it's worth a lot more than it is, and unfortunately it's only worth what someone will pay for it, even if you think it's more. We regularly run into these challenges where people have misconceptions about real estate values, and they think their home is worth more than what it is because of the really cool wallpaper or the tile that they bought in 1994 from Ace Value that has crystals in it. Your home isn't worth any more because of that, but nonetheless, it's really important to take a realistic approach to pricing your home, because overpriced homes cost you a lot more money. You then end up lowering the price, sitting on the market, getting lower offers, and continuing to make mortgage payments. So it's really important to price your homes effectively for what the market will bear, not necessarily for what you think it's worth.